Hey guys, and welcome back to this Swansea FIFA 17 career mode. I would say we're kicking today's episode off with a big game against Man United, but we're not, because the title is obviously already won. So the biggest games that we've got coming up now are the two games in the semi-final of the Champions League, where we'll be taking on PSG. We've got United first, the other Manchester club, Manchester City after that, and then it's PSG. Let's just have a little look at the calendar and see what the season looks like shaping up to us here in May. We've got City, United, City, PSG, Newcastle, PSG, Liverpool, West Ham, and hopefully another fixture added on the end of the Champions League final, providing that we get there. So obviously I'm going to put the kids out, get them some experience in the Premier League, make sure we get no injuries, and we're going to go into that PSG game fresh and ready. So even though the league is already done, these games do have some importance. It's a chance for the players that are playing to impress me and force their way into the starting 11 potentially in those Champions League games. And instead of doing like an in-depth highlight showing like I have done in the previous episodes, I'm only going to show you the very key highlights that will enable us to get to that Champions League game quicker at the end of this episode, because I know that's the one you guys are interested in. I'm not going to sim any games because I don't really believe in simming any games, and the comments that I did read said don't sim them, so I won't be doing that. You see, on Man United, they're down in 7th, so it's not been a great season for them. I don't think they're going to sneak into the Champions League spots. Here's Fosu-Mensah, hits the shot on the turn, and Onana with a smart save. United with the corner, goes very high and very deep from Mkhitaryan, and Dolberg is there. It's the striking dilemma that I've got. Dembele is the man in form. Dolberg is also in decent goal-scoring form. Depending on what formation I play, I might only go with one striker against PSG. Who would that be? Who's your preference? Ball is whipped in by Mkhitaryan. Martial flicks it down. James Wilson, and that was blocked by Van der Horn en route to the back of the net. Gylfi Sigurdsson, obviously got Tots Gylfi Sigurdsson in on my main channel, which I'm very pleased about, winning the daily knockout tournament and qualifying for the weekend league in the process. That promises to be a lot of fun, or a lot of aggro, but this is a lot of fun because Nano is in, and give the guy one chance, he'll grab you a goal every single time, and that just appeared, whatever that was, literally just appeared on top of him, which was a little bit strange, but look at that finish. Ball was bouncing, but no problem for him. Good ball down the line. Here's Anthony Martial, one of United's top players, I think, in terms of stats on this game. And Luke Shaw rifles United level. That lead didn't last. That lead didn't. I still can't say it. That lead didn't last very long, did it? There we go. Martial just got free, loads and loads of space. Semedo went out to him. We doubled up, double pressured, which meant Shaw was free. Here's James Wilson battling with Semedo, and he's come out on top here. He's obviously left-footed. United man. Luke Shaw takes over, the goal scorer. He's going to put the ball into the box. He has done. It's gone deep. Dele Alli, £55 million. He nods it wide. Here is Gylfi Sigurdsson. Nano peels away from the defender. He's got pace. He's got quick feet as well. He's also got the awareness to find Sanchez. Continues his run. Back into Kasper. What a beautiful team goal that was. Absolute slick passing move. I love it. Just look at it. In there. Out there. In there, in the back of the net. Ball is played out wide. Luke Shaw might grab another goal here. He's hit one. It's saved. He's denied by Onana, who's having a decent game. Ball played in. Goes deep. Can be headed down. Oh, it's Phil Jones who got underneath it and scooped it over. And he kicks it straight to Kessie. Half-time whistle goes. I said I was only going to show you the key highlights, but it's been a very entertaining first half here, so you probably haven't noticed the difference. Here is Mkhitaryan. He's got no support at the moment, but Luke Shaw, who's having a great game for United in terms of getting forward, is on the march again. He finds Mkhitaryan, gets the ball back. He's not on his left foot. He is now. This guy, he's like Gareth Bale today. Unbelievable. Straight after half-time, but part of that was down to our shoddy defending. Just look at it. Where are we going? And he sold me there. Completely done me. Pokes it forward. Nano. Shot from distance is coming. Oh, you know where that was heading. The guy is like, he's got rockets in his right foot. Unbelievable power. Just picks it up there. The ball bobbles. And just look at the strike and the movement on that. May have been going over, but De Gea wasn't sure. Smalling finds Shaw. He's on a hat-trick now, remember. Sanchez with a good foot in. Here's Nano. Can we counter-attack? Tom Carroll pokes it forward to Dolberg. Carroll continues his run. Not there, he doesn't. Oh, Dolberg has nipped in there and taken the ball off Phil Jones. Here's Tom Carroll, who has come up with the odd magical moment this year. So has Kessie. And he goes for it again, and De Gea had to get across to tip it wide. Corner. Just under 15 minutes left. Kasper Dolberg. I thought it was in. It's hit the post. and gone wide. Harry Kane, in the meanwhile, has come on for Manchester United. But it's a good leap from Kasper. Shame about the cameraman. Ball is played to Mkhitaryan, who's got some space on the right-hand side for United. Kingsley just trying to keep track of him. Puts a... What sort of dive was that? I'm sorry. I'm not having that. That is a clear dive. He went down about 20 minutes too late. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gylfi stayed down. Please, no. He's our main man. Captain Gylfi. We've got a huge game coming up soon against PSG. And he's... Oh, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Why didn't I take him off? Why? I'm going to bring on Pulisic, but that better not be serious. Please. Please. Let's just have a look what happened. It looks fairly innocuous, but it's obviously bad enough. United coming forward. They've got some space. Mkhitaryan plays the ball in. Carroll, what is that? Here's Ander Herrera. He might shoot. Instead, he lays it off to Mkhitaryan. He shoots. Goes wide. Full-time whistle's gone. Finished 2-2. Main concern, obviously, surrounds that Gylfi Sigurdsson injury and how serious that is. It's not good. It's not good news. He's out for 4 weeks, which... What's the date now? It definitely... He's going to miss both PSG games, which is a disaster in itself and a huge, huge, huge blow for us. 4 weeks. He might, if we get to the final, might be okay for it. So City at home now, the other Manchester club, of course. Not showing you the team again. It's just heavily, heavily rotated. The chance for the likes of Kimmich, who have had limited game time, Woodburn and that to impress. It's unlikely that they're going to force their way into the squad for the PSG game, but just giving them a fair crack of the whip and also trying to avoid injuries like the one we saw to Gylfi last time out, because that is a huge, huge blow. Here is Woodburn. Might lay this off. Sanchez into Tom Davies. Wrestles away from his man. Might hit the shot. It's deflected over by Clichy. Corner. Fizzed in by Kimmich. Goes low. Dembele with a really, really, really clever flick. It could either have gone in or any sort of touch would have put it in, but it evaded everybody. Somehow. Look at that. Just helps it on. Inches away from the back stick. Here is Smolnikov. Plays the ball back in. Oh my God, what a weird, weird deflection. Could have gone anywhere. Ball played into the box by Kevin De Bruyne. Header from John Stones. And it's gone wide. Somehow. Byram on the post wasn't sure. Onana wasn't sure. He threw himself across the goal towards it. You can't get much closer. Unlucky for John Stones. Justin Kluivert on the run. He's being caught, but he has got quick feet, Kluivert. Looks to poke it through. Has done. Sam Byram cuts it back. That is a finish. That is a finish. I told you, when a striker is in form, I said it a few episodes ago, you don't need to worry about controlling the ball. You don't need to set yourself. You can act on instinct and just take the shot, that's lovely. Here is Renato Sanchez. Got Kluivert making a run ahead of him. Young Justin Kluivert could be in here. Can he finish? Yes, he can. What a moment for the youngster, and he points to his name. His dad would be proud of that finish because it was absolutely superb. Renato Sanchez with the awareness to roll it into him, and he's just banged it tops. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's found Fernando in acres of space. He plays it back to Jesus. I'm not sure where I was going with Onana there. I wanted him to just dive on the loose ball. It didn't happen. He ended up running around like a bit of a headless chicken, and Gabriel Jesus has just finished it nicely. Clever from Fernando to reverse that back into his path. Here is Kingsley into Moussa Dembele. Finesse one, lad. Take it again. Ooh, that was a decent effort. On the stroke of half-time. We're going to go in. That'll be the last action of this half for sure. 2-1 to us. We've dominated. City have had a couple of chances as well, but we've got the lead as it stands. There you go. Half-time whistle goes. We've got the lead. 2-1. Both sides have had chances. Again, it's just good to see some goals. Here is Justin Kluivert, who will be very pleased with his goal earlier and this run if it carries on. He hasn't quite got the pace to get away at this stage, but here's Tom Davies. He finds Woodburn, looks for Dembele. Hit it first time, lad. Oh, he's got it on target. It was a decent effort. Just straight at the keeper. What's he going to do? Oh, it's a lovely little dink pass. Tom Davies, can he finish? Oh, my word. I've criticised this guy for his finishing in the past. Can't criticise that. Can't knock it. Absolutely top notch. Picked it up. First touch was great, even though the ball wasn't really out in front of him, and he's hit it from a strange sort of position and strange body shape, but it's arrowed into that top corner. Keeper was close to it, but not close enough. Here's Tom Davies. What's he going to do? Chips the ball over the top. Dembele gives chase. He's got a defender on him, but Dembele's going to hold him off, I think. It's Laporte as well, so Very quick, very strong, but Dembele gets there. Reverses it into the path of Kimmich. Might fire it across goal. Davis this time. When he should have finished, he can't finish. But when he gets a difficult chance, he smashes it tops. Here's Dembele going forward again. He's found Ben Woodburn. Could he be the latest youngster to get in on the scoring action? No, it's a fantastic save. I know I keep banging on about it, but I'm trying to avoid a Gylfi Sigurdsson situation here. Making 3 changes. Dembele, Lemos and Kimmich all coming off so they can't get injured. Vincent Kompany now playing as a striker. Finds Gabriel Jesus. Mawson dives in. Stupid challenge. Penalty to City. Ridiculous challenge to make. Inexperienced. Shouldn't have dived in. Paul Pogba, the man to take the spot kick. And he's taken a run up and he's taken his time about it as well. Pogba steps up. Onana with a fantastic save. But the rebound goes back to Pogba. And Onana has saved it again. He's come under criticism this season for some of his performances. A lot of you, he splits opinions in the comments. Some of you saying how good he is. He showed it there. That was superb. And now we're on the attack. Nano finds Byram. Steadies himself. Hits a drive. This is another spectacular goal. Sam Byram, the unlikeliest of scorers. Clinical counter-attack. Nano with an assist. But look at the strike. Oh, dear. No words. Really dominant display. Swansea 4, City 1. Just what we needed as we head into that crucial Champions League semi-final with PSG. So we are at home first, which I think puts us at a disadvantage because I'd rather go away to Paris, scrap around for a decent result and then bring them back to the Liberty with home advantage and try and play them off the park. But priority, of course, minimise the away goals, don't concede. Keep it tight at the back. So this is the starting 11. We're without Gylfi Sigurdsson, of course, and Michael Keane, who would probably be our vice-captain. He's also out injured. And Renato Sanchez got booked in the last Champions League game and he's suspended. It's a star-studded PSG side, as well as you can see. Trapp, excellent goalkeeper. In defence, they've got Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, absolutely superb. Matuidi's in there. Mauro Icardi is up front. They've got Hesse from Real Madrid on the left. It's going to be tough. We know that. Always is at this stage of it's not even a national tournament, is it? European tournament. That's what I'm looking for. Semi-final. You're not going to get an easy game. Icardi finds Krakowiak, and that is going to be a taste of what's to come for you, PSG. Alfie Mawson takes no prisoners and gets himself a yellow card 2.5 minutes into this. So when I was showing you the squads, you guys will have seen that I selected to start Onana over the previously reliable Donnarumma, and that's not because Donnarumma has done anything wrong. It's purely because of Onana's performance in the last couple of games as we come forward here. I feel like he should have been rewarded with a start. It's Sergio Roberto, who's got a bit more of a free role today. Finds Iñaki Williams, who stands the ball up to the back stick. Oh wow, that's just embarrassing. Kessie helps the ball inside to Kimmich. Finds Roberto, he's in a bit of space. Kimmich is arriving. Kimmich will get there. Kimmich will... Oh, he tried to just... See what he was trying to do, just cut it back into that far corner, but Trapp got down well. Not a great deal of power on the shot, but it was heading in. Oh, here's Rabiot. Lovely ball to the left wing. Here is Hesse. Oh, he skips past Semedo. Can't put a challenge in with Mawson. Don't want to give a penalty away or get sent off. Called in the second man. Here's Matuidi. Back to Hesse. He's into the box now and his shot is blocked by his own player. That could have caused us a few problems, but we're very fortunate to get away with that. In the meantime, Dembele. Oh, it's not a great ball. Not a great ball. That's a nice ball from Rabiot out to the right-hand side. Mawson goes across. Can't block the cross. Hesse comes in at the back post. Unmarked. It's a couple of times he's found some space today, but he couldn't finish. Rabiot. Dispossessed by Kessie, but the ball falls straight back to the experienced Thiago Silva, who starts the move all over again for PSG as they come forward. Rabiot, great footwork. A couple of players getting in each other's way. Here's Matuidi. Oh, chance for PSG here. Mauro Icardi pulls it back. And that is why I started Onana. Icardi denied. What an absolutely... It's not even Icardi. Oh, that's an absolutely brilliant reaction save. Absolutely. Look how pleased, and he should be pleased with himself. So corner to PSG. Goes deep, hangs up high. It's going to be knocked away by Williams, but it wasn't a great clearance. Danger not cleared. Icardi dispossessed by Mawson. On the stroke at half-time. PSG started to dominate this game, but still 0-0 at the break. Williams with the throw. Finds Kimmich. Problem is we haven't got any of our goal-scoring midfielders in today. No Sigurdsson, no Sanchez. They're the guys that come up with the goals. Kessie, in the meantime, finds Grimaldo, who volleys that, and Trapp wasn't sure whether it was going wide or not, and tipped it away. Kimmich. Oh, lovely reverse ball. And look at the space for Sergio Roberto. If he chips one over the top, Lozano could be in. It's a poor first touch. Real good opportunity there, but the first touch just let him down. Half hour to go. It's very tense here at the Liberty. Neither side want to overcommit, but at the same time, a goal might be enough to win it because the game is so tight. PSG looking for that now, but Onana is alert and dives on the loose ball. It's very tense. Very tense. Kessie lays it off. Williams plays it through to Roberto. Anyone with a bit more pace might be away. He still might be away, Sergio Roberto. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It's a big goal. That is a massive goal. I was just saying how tense it is, but that might settle some nerves. I'll be honest, Roberto's only in the team today due to the injury to Gylfi Sigurdsson and the suspension of Sanchez, but he's justified our faith in him. Justified it. It's a lovely little side foot finish. Trap come rushing out, but it was just placed past him. And that might just open up the PSG defence now, as they're going to have to go looking for a way back into this. They won't want a 1-0 scoreline in the if you're the away side is awful, because not only have you behind, but you also didn't grab any away goals, which would be a disaster as far as PSG are concerned. It might get worse for them here because Grimaldo's got space. He stands the ball up. It's Semedo with a great improvised effort. It's gone wide. Hatem Ben Arthur's come on to replace Matuidi for PSG. Ben Arthur obviously more of a creative player. Very familiar with him. Anyone who watches the Premier League, he's done wonders during his time at Newcastle. He's got that little bit of magic just to make something happen out of nothing. We won't want to be giving him any space, but speaking of space, they've got space down his right hand side. It's a good ball in, but look who is there again. Kimmich plays it through to Dembele, who's touched it on one more to Roberto. He might not have the pace this time. He's got the footwork. Can he guide it tops? That could be a huge moment in this tie. Huge moment. Not even, probably millimetres away from doubling our advantage. Roberto finds Kimmich onto Dembele, skips away from his man. Going to try and reverse it into the path of Roberto. Touch and strike. Can't get it away. Not for the first time today. Our poor first touch has led to a missed opportunity. Here's Kimmich though. Still comes back to us here. Full-time whistle goes. That's big. That's massive. It could have been more, but that is what you call a game of two halves. We were far inferior to PSG in that first 45 minutes, but our twin, who is the manager of PSG, second half we were superb. Absolutely faultless. Absolutely brilliant. So we're going to take a 1-0 advantage back to Paris, thanks to Sergio Roberto, giving us an excellent chance of qualifying for the Champions League final, where we're going to be taking on either Spurs, who sat second, or Manchester United, who are sat sixth in the final. I'm not going to look at the score from their first leg because I don't want to know. I want to just concentrate on the job we've got at hand. This is what the Premier League table looks like at the moment. Hull and Bournemouth, by the way, I know I'm in the way, I can't be bothered to move myself. They're level on 32 points, but Bournemouth have a game in hand. Norwich can get 31 points if they win their game in hand. Burnley already relegated, it's curtains for them, but that's what the table looks like. It's kind of irrelevant now. We've wrapped it up with relative ease, to be honest, just the one defeat. We're actually unbeaten at home all season, which is an incredible record to have. But please do drop a like on the video, guys, if you've enjoyed it. Thanks as always for watching. Keep your eye on the Twitter page and the channel page for any live streams that I'll be doing over on Twitch. I've started streaming again now that I'm in the new house. Hopefully that can become a regular thing. But subscribe if you're new to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time.